let's talk about what you tell your patients. Would you encourage them, to try to ride a bike or maybe take a walk to work if they have that option on a daily basis?
I think definitely if it's an option, I think it's a great idea. A lot of people have a long commute and they have to travel long distances, and that may not be for everybody, but if you have something that's reasonable, I think it's an excellent way to keep fit.
Yeah, and kind of get in that daily activity that everybody is trying to get these days. Now, let me ask you this though, would you say there's ever a chance that you can risk maybe biking or walking, or I guess any activity almost too much, is too much of a good thing, a bad thing sometimes?
I mean, I think that's the case with just about everything, right? So the main thing when it comes to these kind of like exercise activities, whether it be just simply walking or biking, a lot of times if you have a big difference in the amount of activity you do, that's when you put yourself at risk for injury. So it's important to kind of gradually increase the amount of work that you're doing.
Okay, and I think we've kind of addressed this slightly, but again, a lot of us are so time crunched, right? And we are always looking maybe for ways that we can actually get some activity in. So maybe if it's not biking or walking, what other little things might they be able to do to fit it into their day?
Well, there are actually a lot of interesting things on the internet that you can look at that are basic exercises that you can do while you're sitting down at work. I mean, one simple thing you can do is actually, they call them squats, even though they're not squats, but you can just stand up and sit down and stand up and sit down, and it's almost like a box squat in a way.
Great.
That you can do just at your desk. I mean, people also talk about maybe running in place for little intervals of like 20 to 30 seconds at a time.
Sure.
I think that's one excellent thing that you can do. You can do simple things that are like wall sits, where you basically sit up against the wall and hold that position for 10 or 15 seconds. I think that's another simple thing you can do at your desk.